A merchant sent his son to learn the secret of happiness from the wisest of men. The young man wandered through the desert for 40 days until he reached a beautiful castle at the top of a mountain. There lived the sage that the young man was looking for. The wise man talked to everybody, and the young man had to wait for 2 hours until it was time for his audience. With considerable patience, the sage listened attentively to the reason for the boy's visit, but told him that at that moment he did not have the time to explain to him the secret of happiness. He suggested that the young man take a stroll around his palace and come back in 2 hours' time. "However, I want to ask you a favor," he added, handing the boy a teaspoon in which he poured 2 drops of oil. "While you walk, carry the spoon and don't let the oil spill." The young man began to climb up and down the palace staircases, always keeping his eyes fixed on the spoon. At the end of 2 hours he returned to the presence of the wise man. "So," asked the sage, "did you see the Persian tapestries hanging in my dining room? Did you see the garden that the master of gardeners took 10 years to create? Did you notice the beautiful parchments in my library?" Embarrassed, the young man confessed that he had seen nothing. His only concern was not to spill the drops of oil that the wise man had entrusted to him. "So go back and see the wonders of my world," said the wise man. "You can't trust a man if you don't know his house." Now more at ease, the young man took the spoon and strolled again through the palace, this time paying attention to all the works of art that hung from the ceiling and walls. He saw the gardens, the mountains all around the palace, the delicacy of the flowers, the taste with which each work of art was placed in its niche. Returning to the sage, he reported in detail all that he had seen. "But where are the 2 drops of oil that I entrusted to you?" asked the sage. Looking down at the spoon, the young man realized that he had spilled the oil. "Well, that is the only advice I have to give you," said the sage of sages. "The secret of happiness lies in looking at all the wonders of the world and never forgetting the 2 drops of oil in the spoon."